let's just say no surprise here, but we have more injury news from Austin Forkner. If you remember, we haven't seen him all the way back since Houston, and that was when he broke his hand on press day, and we have not seen him race since. Now, this is during the 450 experiment of this year, of let's put him on this, and then he was supposed to race the 250 East, and well, obviously with the injury, they just said he's going to be racing the 450s in total. Now, Triumph has put out an update on both Jalek Swoll and Austin Forkner's injury, but they said, quote, Austin has sustained a fracture in his left hand following a recent practice crash and will have surgery this week to ensure he is back to full fitness for the upcoming Pro Motocross Series, where he will race the TF 250X as planned. So, kind of a strange thing when he's going to be racing the 450 all year, and then now he's racing the 250 again in Pro Motocross. Who knows? I mean, you got to say, at some point, like, he's an incredible talent. When he is fast and he's not injured, he is a title contender 100% of the time. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. The problem is he's never not injured. Every single year there's something that ends his season, and it's not a small injury. I mean, I guess this technically could count as one, like a fractured hand's not the biggest thing he's ever suffered before, but I mean, you think at one point he was racing Jet Lawrence for a 250 title, and now he's stuck in the who knows what's going on with his career part of injury zone. As I'm looking at it, he's 27 years old now. He's been in the 250 class for a very long time. When you consider guys like Cooper Webb, he's only 30. He's been in the 450s for forever. Chase Sexton's only 26, and he's been in the 450s for forever. Same thing with Jet Lawrence. Deegan's going to be up there now. And at some point it becomes, when are you going to move up? And can you move up? I mean, obviously, he's raced a few rounds on the 450 this year. Didn't exactly go all that great when he didn't really look super competitive when he was racing. And now, obviously, another year with time off with injuries. It's just one of those sad things. I mean, you watch some of these guys, once they get injured, they just continue to keep getting injured. It's like a horrible merry-go-round where one thing leads them to another, into another, and they never get away from it, which sucks. And you got to consider these are short careers. I mean, when you're talking about guys retiring in their early 30s, early to mid 30s, if you're like at the top and continue doing it, it's not very long. And you think at some point he was a title contender, one of the top 250 guys on pro circuit. And I mean, you have to consider if he stays healthy, if he stays uninjured, same thing, but you'd have to consider him, I would assume, as a title contender still. If he can have a consistent year. But even last year, when he stayed healthy for most of the year, he was a non-factor. He kind of just tried to have a safe year, and that resulted in rolling around in like 15th to 20th and not really doing much or being much of the racing at all. So it's kind of is it the split second decisions? You know, if you're pushing that little bit too much, does he get hurt? And if you don't push that too much, is he a non-factor? Kind of sucks to see. I mean, you never want to see anybody get hurt. I'm not saying that. Like, injuries suck. I never want to see any of these guys get hurt, because the more of them are racing, the better product, the better viewership, the more fun it is, the more competitive it is. But it's one of those things that if you're a guy like him and you can't push that extra little bit without crashing and getting hurt all the time, who knows? Sucks for him, sucks for the team. But that's where I'm going to leave you guys. Comment down below. Tell me what you think. While you're down there, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Do all the fun things this platform lets you do, because it does really help me out. Appreciate it. And with that, I'll see you later. Peace.